Ain't nothing but a gangster party.
This is what they had.
Yeah, that's what they had. Yeah, we're just chilling. What's up, logo? I see you tuned in. Boom. Yeah. Y'all see the title? You said what again? I don't know what the Ravens been doing. What's goody? Oh, okay, y'all all jumping in already. Quick 50 people. Is it Hove one of them? Yeah.
One of what? What's the topic?
You know, because Jay-Z went off on the older rappers. Stop trying to rap like you're a youngster.
That's common sense.
Is it? Hynaken, be safe, bro. You know the Rock Nations is watching this. Ain't nothing about. We're not dissing Hove. We're not dissing Hove at all. You know, for a long time, Esso has been saying older rappers gotta, be careful. And now, Hove has echoed those sentiments now. Cheers to you as well. Yeah, Rock Nation is always checking shit out. Boom. We're gonna be talking about it. Hove going off on the older rappers. How y'all feel about that? Come on. It's interesting. Also, did y'all see Charlemagne talk about record labels can no longer stop you? All the older rappers are content creators now. Of course they are. Ain't no money. When's the last time y'all bought an album? Can you even purchase an album? If you've seen Kaylani has been doing a lot of pop-up shops to sell merch and physical copies. Jay just made Nas still. I mean, is Nas rapping like a younger rapper though? That's the real question. Is Nas trying to be like a younger rapper? Let's talk about the older rappers who are trying to be like the younger rappers to fit in the algorithm and fit in the playlist. I think that's what Hove is talking about. Rappers who are, intentionally trying to fit in a younger rapper's playlist. Because I don't know how older rappers are gonna make money as so. Ain't no real way other than doing merch or physical copies.
Why y'all keep saying that? Like all they could do is rap. Like I don't get it. I don't understand.
Top five what? Top five is such a question now that can be just whatever. Why is Hope the black people's God? That's a great question. I ain't gonna front on that. Because the moment he says anything, people do be in an uproar. Well, why does his opinion matter?
Who else are they gonna be in the uproar for?
Yeah.
Who else is there left?
Whose opinion do y'all care about more than Jay-Z? 50 Cent. Jim Jones is the. Is he? Jim Jones hasn't changed how he raps since he came in the game.
No, he did. He said he did. He changed his rap.
Oh, good. Nobody cares what Jay-Z got to say.
That's not true.
Let me hear you and Esso's top 5 rappers of all time. We've done this before. We're gonna get.
I'm done with top 5 rapper question. Isn't everybody done with top 5 rapper by now?
It's usually the same answers now, depending on what region you from. If you're from the South, you're gonna say T.I. and Ludacris and shit like that. Do older rappers need to stop rapping like they're youngsters? Jay is a rat gatekeeper. Shit. Whatever he says, niggas be going for it. Y'all jump out the window. Did you see what Charlemagne said about record labels? Look how fast y'all forgot about Epstein. What's next for Epstein?
Who forgot about Epstein? Epstein's not part of this topic. Where did that come from? What does Epstein got to do with this? Everything ain't for everybody.
No slight to Jay, but Nas has my ear. Okay, that's cool.
Why does a rapper have your ear in the first place when they're not rapping? That's my question. Why? What makes y'all think that these people can guide you intellectually?
Mm.
Or how are you going to even get enough information for Nas to guide you intellectually? Like, why would he have your ear if it's not music?
Alamo said, "What does rapping young mean? Subject matter, content, context. Trying to rap as if you're 25-year-old, what you're rapping about, because you can't be 45 and 50 talking about certain subject matters because you're not living that life."
I mean, but nigga, but I kind of disagree with that because
Enlighten me.
when you gangster, they don't let you stop being gangster. Like they're still mad at Young Jeezy
and Gucci Man.
Shit. So this is the point. Like,
woo,
is it true or is it not true? Because it's like everybody's so fickle. You want people to rap their age, but when they rap their age and they try to throw the snowman behind and the nigga who killed niggas inside their house behind, y'all don't respect them when they do that. Like I just said, I just said being a podcaster because people know I've been around the street niggas or was in the street at one time and went to college at the same thing. It's like that they look at me crazy. Like I can't transcend from that. Like I still want to be outside, and the fact that I don't, and I'm popular, people look at me weird, and I'm like, I did the outside already, but now if I don't go outside, I'm looked at weird, and that's where the connections are. My fans and the people that want to sponsor us and do things for me, they actually want to meet me first. They don't want to do it off of
but you know why?
On camera,
because they want to see if you live up to the hype.
But this is the messed up part about it is the odds of me meeting these people is slim and none.
You're right.
So it's like, how are you gonna wait to meet me to do business? Like I just met a dude that I'm about to do business with now. I bumped into him on the Lower East Side. Literally, he didn't say nothing to me. I cracked a joke on his shirt. And when I cracked the joke on his shirt, he recognized me and my voice and said, yo, I want to do some work with you. I actually want to sponsor you personally because you smoke weed. You know what I'm saying? If I didn't bump into him at that smoke shop, I wouldn't even talk to him right now. He wasn't going to reach out to me, bro.
When it comes to the black man, especially in the hip hop and urban culture, we have the most unfair expectations. And we have to live up to being gangster, being intellectual, being of age, while also being hip. And everything they want us to live up to contradicts each other. So Pooh Shiesty being a real nigga is dumb, but Gucci Man being a civilian is dumb. At the same time, and we haven't even stopped to realize that.
Yeah, that's true.
East side, okay, they're having their own convo in there.
That's good.
Yeah, we're not mad at that. As your lifestyle and environment changes, so will your art. But is the audience ready for the change in the art? We have seen when older rappers are rapping, they are not being given a particular level of grace and respect. You can't win out here. Agree.
but the fact that if you're even thinking that you could please everybody, there's something wrong with you. It's 123 people in there. That's not a lot of people, right? You can't please all 123 people. You can't. You probably can't even please half of them. The other half is just watching because they want to see what's going on. They want to talk to people inside the chat and all the rest of that type of thing. but you can't get them 63 people to pay attention and do what you need them to do and all the rest of that stuff. So how you going to control millions, bro?
You can't. I mean, can you?
It is what it is. It's like this world. Look at Meg Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson. Like everybody know that Meg Thee Stallion lied on TV. Everybody knows she's a hot girl, but they believe what she say.
And on top of believing it, if you even say you're in favor of Klay Thompson or said, where's the evidence? They're saying you hate black women or you hate women, period.
But they keep saying that's the Meg Thee Stallion followers line. That's what they use. Like they got to get a new line. We over that line, Meg Thee Stallion fans.
What about Lloyd Banks? He aged well. Every mixtape bangs. I mean, he stayed in the lane that he enjoys. But then by him staying in that lane, guess what people say? I don't get to see Banks all the time.
Yeah, and he's not going mainstream. What Jay-Z is talking about. Jay-Z is talking about people trying to stay mainstream.
Mm-hmm.
Banks, that's not a mainstream lifestyle. Banks can survive and make a lot of money over there because he once had a mainstream lifestyle. So he took his fan base. He took his fan base over there. Banks is a special case where he can take his fan base over there and they just love what he does, what he brings to the table.
I mean, Rock Marcy, when I mentioned that, what is he rapping about? Is he rapping about grown man things or street level things? You know, is Rock Marcy considered a mainstream rapper by today's standards and definition?
And Rock Marcy hasn't been out as long as these rappers that Jay-Z's talking about. He might be an older age, but Jay-Z's talking about people that's been out when he was out.
Rock Marcy, for all intensive purposes, is still considered a new rapper. Even though he may be older than some of the younger rappers, he's considered a new rapper.
Thank you for the super thanks, Alamo. Appreciate it. Who's the other person?
Southern Purchase.
Thank you, Southern Purchase, for the super thanks as well. I don't have to give us nothing.
Yeah, nah. Somebody asked, they thought we do this on Fridays. Now we about to like ramp this up. Pause. You know, just give y'all some good things that's going down. Because a lot of times when we're in the streets, people always want our opinion on things. So we saw this title or this Jay-Z interview on New York Times, and people, you know, ripped it and made a clip about it. And, you know, him saying that, he don't think older rappers should try to, you know, perform or maneuver. I'm paraphrasing, like they're younger rappers. What about AZ? AZ's who he is, yeah.
He's not trying to be a young rapper. He's saying people should go and do what people like AZ is doing. Don't try to be a young rapper. Just be yourself and just fuck with the fans. The only thing about what Jay-Z is saying is that you got to have money to be able to do that. You got to have some savings. You got to have some business going. A lot of these people are rapping to survive because that's all that they know how to do. Thank you for the super thanks, Pen Papyrus. A lot of these rappers are doing this so they can survive, y'all. Like, this is art to y'all. This is what y'all love. But this is their job, and this is how they feed their family and pay their bills. And a lot of these guys been rapping for so long, they don't know what else to do. And take it from me, although you live the entertainment life and you flying places and you doing things, everybody don't got 50 Cent, Jay-Z, and Puff Daddy money. There are people that are there that have money that spent their last to be there. You know what I'm saying? Money to y'all might not be money to them. If I have $10,000 inside the bank, that's not money to me. 10,000, no bills, no nothing. I'm broke. That's how I look at it. I'm a broke ass nigga if I got $10,000 and no bills. Somebody else in the same position might be like, yo, I got no bills and I got 10 grand. I'm lit. I'm comfortable. I got checks coming in. I get paid every 2 weeks. By the time that this next year is gonna be over, I'm gonna have no bills and I'm gonna have $17,000. I would still be like, I'm broke. You know what I'm saying? So different things is for different people on the different levels, and some of them isn't levels. Some of it is just what you have to do. You have to spend this money and make yourself present and keep your face in front of people, because people, once if somebody goes on YouTube and Bagfuel doesn't pop up for them for 2 months, they're like, oh, Bagfuel is over. They're over. No, nobody's over. So you gotta stay in people's face, let people know that you still out here and you doing things. You know what I'm saying?
G-Man wrote, this might be a subtle jab at Drake since he's coming out to slow down his momentum. Because, for the most part, Drake will always do music considered current no matter what his age range is. That's so much speculation, but,
I mean, I could be wrong, but I just don't see Jay really caring about what type of music that Drake makes. I really don't think he's talking about Drake. I think he's talking about other rappers.
I mean,
I don't think he's talking about Drake. He's talking about other rappers that are not as successful as Drake. Okay,
because they always say him and Drake have a hidden rivalry.
Jay is Sagittarius like me. Nigga want to be number one. That nigga want to be number one till he goes down in the casket.
Mm-hmm.
You heard? Like that's just what we are. You see, you see how Nicki Minaj act. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Once people started thinking that she wasn't number one, shit got different. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? I'm not number one no more. Nah, you bugging. That's how they act. They want that spot, but I'm just saying it's a lot of other rappers besides Drake.
They said, what strain got you knocking, yo?
Strain?
Yeah.
Oh, let me show you.
Yeah.
I
it's a surprise for y'all. We was trying to.
I got a little fucking companies gonna sponsor some stuff and everything. It's called Cali Plug. You know what I mean? So they gonna have our own strain.
Pen Papayas is a Sag like you.
Yeah, shout to the Sagittariuses. Yeah. So with the company, they're gonna make our own strain. It should be done in 3 weeks. Hopefully, it'll be landed in 3 weeks. And our strain is called Major Pain. So it's Bagfuel and Cali Plug, and the strain is going to be called Major Pain. But last night when I met with them, they gave me something called Austin Showers. Showers or something, right? Now, B, this is special right here. I don't even want. See that? See that, Cali?
Right there.
See that, Cali, bud? You see that? Look at that. Look. Oh my God, that's special.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
We need your strain on Long Island. It's coming. Pause.
Yo, B. Hit me up. I'm gonna have it. You can hit me up directly on my DM. I'm gonna have it.
I smoke on special occasions. Do you think the age thing will come for podcasters and YouTube one day?
It's already here.
Yeah, they be like, get these old niggas out of here.
I don't see when they be trying to kill me. Thank you, Southern Purchase, for the super thanks again. You don't see when they be getting mad, telling me to act my age and all other type of stuff.
Ageism is in everything at this point now.
Boy,
they want LeBron out, retire. They want him gone.
Man, people talk about age now. Find out some of these dudes got me by some years. You know what I'm saying? Some of these dudes, I got them by some years. I told Presser my real age, and he could not believe it. He just could not believe it. He thought I was in my 30s. I was like, what? I thought you was like 37, 38. Nah,
Finally caught a live broadcast. Yeah, respect.
I better randomly do this shit because we need to be on this YouTube. Live is the way to go, everybody's saying.
Yeah, we're going to be doing I'm probably going to set it up for do Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday as well. We started at 2 o'clock. We probably going to do 2 o'clock for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Saturday, Esso's doing the event with Lauren LaRosa of the Breakfast Club.
Yeah, I'm doing a business network event hosted by me and Lauren LaRosa. And I'm also having a vice president of American Express. He joined my network. If y'all want to come, tickets is $50. You know what I'm saying? It's downtown Manhattan. It's a rooftop on Saturday. Thank you for the super thanks against Esso. They mad because you snatching. We heard you be outside. Come on, man. You ain't supposed to be telling them. I'm not snatching nobody's chicks no more. I'm chilling, bro.
Not on purpose.
I'm chilling. I'm chilling, bro. I'm chilling. As a matter of fact, this is a super duper exclusive. I'm about to cut my hair off. I'm about to go back to my curly fro for real.
Mm-hmm.
I'm working out so much, it's hard to maintain this, man.
Mm-hmm.
Sweating, getting inside the sauna. I just told Hynaken, just trying to take care of yourself the correct way is a full-time job. You got to go out your way. You got to work out. You got to get the watermelon juices. You got to make sure you eat breakfast. You got to have the time. You got to replenish. It's a full-time job just to take care of yourself. You know what I'm saying? And work.
Yeah. Jose, we definitely gonna do a live on the set. Usually, we need Space Ghost there to do that.
Yeah. I don't really like the live sets. I don't like being around random people. People be acting crazy sometimes when they're around me, man. Like they used to be chill. But people really starting to like turn up a little bit and act a little weird when they see me.
When I was at the Hawks game in Atlanta with the Knicks fans, and I walked by the stands, and niggas like, Hynaken, let's go, and I'm high-fiving them. They're like, where Esso at? You gotta turn up.
Yeah, I don't know what it is about my personality, but it makes people be like they just going up and up and up. And when they see me in person, I don't really know you. I'm like, I'm really reserved. You know what I'm saying? I only turn up around my peoples. You know what I mean? So people be tripping a little bit now. You know what I'm saying? Stands for E Scoop. You funny.
Oh, I forgot to tell you, I ran into Scoop Jackson.
I ain't scooping nobody. Listen, I'm not. This is the first time in my life that I'm newly divorced. I'm giving the chicks a break right now. Yeah, I left the restaurant yesterday, and the girl was sitting there, and she was flirting with me, and I'm leaving. I'm like, I'm not fucking with no hoes. And she started laughing at me.
Mm-hmm.
They just started laughing at me, and I'm like, I'm dead serious, yo. Y'all just laughing at me. Like, I don't like y'all never heard that before. Right.
We'll do a YouTube live on the set, whichever set, certain interviews or certain like maybe when we do with one of the female guests.
Yeah.
They say you've been divorced for a year and behave.
I just signed it. I ain't been divorced for a year. I've been separated. I just finalized the divorce.
Why they always want to tell a black man what to do and with his money, with his relationship?
Okay, but they telling me how long I've been divorced.
That's telling them. Wow. They telling you your life.
That's wild.
They're gonna tell you how to raise your kids, all that shit, B.
YouTube live on the set would be successful.
Yeah, when we do an episode,
I'm not opposed to doing that. I just gotta bring the computer, right?
Yeah,
do I even have to?
Yeah, or a phone, but the computer or either way, you would need to. Yeah.
I'll use the computer.
Who's the rappers trying to make young music? Y'all put some names in there.
Yeah, who y'all think it is? Who y'all think that Jay-Z is talking about with the old rappers trying to make young music?
Think about that. Why would he even say something like that? Why is that bothering him? What about Kool Keith? He in his own lane.
Do y'all think Jay-Z coming out with an album like everybody in Brooklyn do? I don't think he's ever coming out with an album ever again.
So they said Rick Ross is trying to sound young. Is he? Meek Mill. They're going hammer right now with the names.
That's only 2 names.
Nigga, what? They had other names in there. French Montana, Juvenile, Drake again. He's talking about Drake making dance music. The baby's old? He might only be 30.
Everybody everybody bugging out right now. The baby ain't trying to sound young. The baby's young.
He's saying trying to shoot at Jim Jones.
I think Max and French is doing Max and French.
Yeah.
I don't think that they're trying to sound. They're not doing nothing to try to sound young. He's still they doing what they do. To me.
Why would he be taking shots at Jim Jones? See, shit gotta make sense.
Jay-Z ain't putting out no album, Q Genius. Ain't no album coming.
BG from Cash Money?
BG ain't even got no record.
Future still raps like he did when he came in. I don't think he tried.
Future's still doing the same
music.
Bro.
They saying Future. Jesus. Oh, he said it twice. Future ain't changed for shit. Lil Wayne don't say shit no more. What's an older rapper?
That's why I'm asking y'all, because to me there is no context. Like, what's the older rapper? Is Nelly an older rapper? But Nelly's not putting out music. Can we play the clip from Jay? Can you find it?
I'm gonna find it right now.
That's smart. Let's play the clip from Jay. It gotta be on Shade Room.
No, I'm gonna find it right now.
What age is on? What age do y'all think is on? In hip hop, because in sports, old is 41. 40 is old in sports.
But they're not connected to it like that. They're not living it and breathing it. They were fighting against gravity, as opposed to telling their story. We needed that other side.
Can y'all hear that?
We needed to hear about what happens when you prepare for successful albums. What happens? What is that feeling like?
They can't hear
How
that.
do you make the next one? How did you get in the studio?
Yeah. 40 is old. There is no old in hip hop. 50 is old in hip hop.
You're trying to make young music, and you're not young.
You saw Kanye's show. I saw the show. Did y'all listen to Kanye's new album? 35 is rap old. If you rap like when you was 18, you're not rapping your age. I'm not mad at that. 35 ninjas grow up. There's no age to greatness. Okay. T.I. picked up where he left off. They can't hear that.
You said somebody said it.
Oh, they can hear that?
Everything that they've been through is an authentic display, a piece of classic material that it could have came out 96 or come out 2026. It still feels the same because it's real and it's authentic to who they are.
So the headline is, if you trying to make young music, you're not young, it's going to be inauthentic and people can feel that. Kanye raps in circles.
You can't compare Michael Jackson to almost anybody else, bro. You're talking about Michael Jackson still selling, he dead. Michael Jackson's the #1 artist of all time, bro. Come on, bro.
So that's the part he's talking to Nas. What y'all talking about?
No, y'all not understanding. He's not saying old rappers shouldn't rap. He's saying old rappers shouldn't rap and try to sound young. That's all he's saying. He's not talking to AZ. AZ's rapping like AZ should be rapping, like a grown man. Not talking to AZ. Not talking to Nas.
So
he's not talking to 50. 50's not even putting out no music like that. He's talking about people that's actually doing songs. Y'all don't have nobody. So maybe he's not talking about nobody specifically.
Nah, he talking about somebody.
Maybe he's not talking about nobody specifically. Maybe he's talking about the whole genre. Maybe he's talking about the whole genre.
He's talking about rappers who never evolved, just saying the same old stuff. He shouted out the clips for evolving. The clips evolved? I think
that's wild.
What did they evolve to? They still rap about the same thing.
That's wild. Maybe they evolved in business. Maybe because evolving can mean a lot of things. Because look at what Pusha T did with Louis Vuitton and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Look what his brother went off and did. And then they wrote books and they came back that he could call that evolution. Then he also was the president of Kanye's label. You feel what I'm saying? So that to him is a rapper evolving. Evolving as a rapper doesn't have to be your lyrics and your songs. That's what people not understanding. Evolving as a rapper is what else can you do? You might become a businessman and buy 39 buildings and be the biggest realtor. You evolved from being a rapper, nigga. You doing something. You might be a restaurateur. But everybody thinks evolving. Everybody, when you talk about music, only people see is creative. That's all that they think about. When it started about business, Jay-Z saying, I evolved. Look what I became as a businessman, not as a rapper. Like, why is nobody thinking of that? It's so absurd to me that nobody thinks about the business side, what they can do away from music. Everything is about drop music. This is what I've been saying for years. What else do you do, bro? You gonna drop music when you 65, bro? If you living, bro? Cause you can, bro? Cause the internet is there, bro? So Melly Mel need to be out here dropping lyrics? Hell no. Relax. Do what you did. You're lucky enough to be able to have a name, to have a hit record or hit records that people want to hear from you for the rest of your life. That's the blessing. People bugging out with only think is creative. How did you evolve as a basketball player? I quit and I became an agent and made more money than everybody else. That's how I evolved. That's evolution, bro.
Let me ask you this. I know you don't care, and this is not something you want to waste your thought processing power on. But why is Hov doing all these interviews?
Because he feel like it.
Come on now, Esso.
He feel like it.
Come on now.
Yo, niggas don't want to be cooped up in the house all the time, bro. Niggas don't want to hear niggas like all these niggas saying what the fuck Hov think. So now you don't got to worry about what the fuck Hov think, nigga. This what Hov think. Point blank thing in. These niggas, this nigga that spoke for me? This nigga that spoke for me? Oh, this nigga, no? Oh, this nigga, no. No, none of y'all niggas know. Nah. This is what it is.
Because you've been around him, so you understand the level of how he thinks on a calculated capacity. So to see 2 interviews back to back in a 45-day span is, eye-catching. Yeah, Jay-Z's calculated. He don't jump off the porch unless he gonna do a drive-by. Well, I mean, why does he need to promote the Yankee Stadium? It's sold out. Unless there's something I'm not seeing that can be more impactful about the Yankee Stadium. All 3 shows are sold out. The job is done. He's covering up a shitstorm with the interviews. What is he covering up, guys? What is he actually covering up? Y'all just putting things out there, but you're not saying what y'all think it is. Because it's interesting for a guy who rarely does interviews. He's been on GQ and New York Times. It's like, okay, maybe he might have got paid. Action, bro.
He's not down here with us. I keep telling everybody, Jay-Z is up there with everybody else. He's not down here with us. He don't have to do
what everybody else
is doing. He's doing daily news because he feel like it. Because if I do one of these, right, then how am I going to say no to everybody else? Nobody's getting my shit. Then somebody else could say, oh, I'm on that level. Oh, I see. No. You're not getting more coverage than the Daily News when you attach to Jay-Z. You're not. You're not. Everybody can get mad. Like, yeah, the GQ interview was trash, but the stretch that it did and what it did was monstrous, bro. You can't get him. Like, yo, sorry, y'all. Sorry. Nah, I'm not doing Bagfuel. I'm not doing this over here. I'm not doing that neither. I'm gonna do these worldwide publications. I might go to Vogue next. How about that? And tell my story.
That's funny. We're actually criticizing his moves and y'all saying we big him up. That's funny. Anyway. those.
Nah, people don't understand the idea of being impartial. Impartial is very hard for people, and that's what I am. I'm not on nobody's side. Yeah, it would be beautiful if Jay-Z would come down here and do all this hip hop shit, but you can't. It's not possible.
Mm-hmm.
But y'all don't understand. It's not possible. Not for him. It takes too much to move him. Too much money, protection. It takes a lot to move Jay-Z around, B. These niggas don't even understand that. Every time he steps out the house, it's a cost. He's never stepping out by himself ever in life.
That's over with.
He might have a fucking security dude that live in the crib.
Remember they said Cardi B had the security at her house when the whole thing happened and he had to run over. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. But he might have security dude in the house. This is expensive, yeah.
What's the last thing Jay-Z did to move the needle musically?
I don't know. Ain't that didn't everybody act like they like the God did?
There you go.
Everybody act like they like the God did.
It's just interesting. That's
And so you're a compromise. I'm not compromised. The only way I can be compromised is if they give me a check. All right? If they was giving me a check, then you could say I'm compromised, yo. If I was a fan, if I'm in here playing music and streaming, if I worked at Rock Nation, you would say I'm compromised. I don't get that.
We're not in any of those establishments, systems, machines, none of that.
We're totally independent.
People are afraid to have us in them systems. To keep it frankly honest with you. Because they'd be like, oh, fuck. We got to deal with them. Security truck not far away.
You gotta tell the truth. You just gotta deal with the truth. And that's the thing that a lot of people, they don't like to deal with that, especially not in the music business. Truth is hard to come by in the music business.
Because Nas doesn't say anything. That's why Jay-Z gets more negative dialogue than Nas. What does Nas say? What's Nas' last interview?
Nas is the best of his business.
Yeah.
He's from Queens. People from Queens mind their business well.
The Live Nation lawsuit.
You need to think of industry relationship in particular. You are coming. You need to think of industry relationship. What are you talking about? I don't say.
People want to say what they want to say.
Blue Ivy album is on the way. If I'm compromised, why would I need to think about that? That's an oxymoron. Who's my compromised by? Who compromised me?
Nas had an interview with Joe Budden months ago. What was said?
They don't
there you go.
They gotta know what was said. They brought it up, huh?
What was said that was so impactful? Was the interview edited? It might have been more entertaining. You'd be surprised how much great interviews we had, and we had to take shit out just for the sake of it. Yeah, Nas' interview with Premier. What was said? We need y'all on Fat Joe and Jada to get the truth. Sarkit. Shouts out to Fat Joe. I ran into him at the Knicks game in Atlanta and shit like that. A lot of New Yorkers was out in Atlanta. Well, a lot of New Yorkers live in Atlanta. Let me correct that. It was him, Charles Oakley, Scrappy, a bunch of people there. Knicks fans showed out. Jay-Z steals from, never mind. Got the feds on his payroll. I don't know, guys. Now we're getting into the part. What kind of cars you drive? A boat. That was a cookie cutter. Thank you. What kind of house y'all live in? On the beach. Beanie Siegel was the best street rapper. Then Jay-Z made him. Saying Esso is compromised is bugging. Because niggas know.
I don't even know what that means. How could I be compromised and I'm independent? As I said, that's an oxymoron.
You got a cousin in Toronto?
Who?
Somebody says tell you to holler at your cousin in Toronto.
I I don't have a cousin in Toronto.
It's dope. It was based strictly on music.
I don't have any family in Toronto.
Yeah.
Look at that beat. Look at that beat.
Oh yeah, it's cold outside. As an OG in the game, watching hip hop evolve the way it has, what do you guys think the rap game needs to refine to be better? Just people got to care about creating good music. It's to the point people just go in the studio and toss out whatever, and because you can get a single or a song through a decent amount of streams and it'll get an ROI for certain companies, there's no care and energy. You don't even see people in the studios together trying to make a collabo. Everything is mailed out and shit like that. Although Jay body of work can't be questioned, we can't say that the big three, Drake, Cole, and Kendrick, peaks are higher than Hoes. What? Yeah. Wow.
What did they just say?
That J. Cole has had a higher peak than Jay-Z.
How old are you to say that? How old are you? Who said that? What's their name?
Q Genius.
Q Genius. How old are you, Q Genius?
Oh, it was a question. What? Come on, bro. Even that question sounds ridiculous.
What's ridiculous? It's a question.
That J. Cole has had a higher peak than
He
Jay-Z.
asked the questions.
It's-
No,
I'm-
I don't know. I don't
Oh,
think so.
Okay.
I was just saying I don't think so. No. But maybe they're young, and that's how they see. That's why young motherfuckers don't be wanting to mess with nobody because, they be like, it's a dumb question. So if I ask you a question, you say, oh, it's a dumb question. I ain't asking you a question no more. Why is it dumb? I want to know the information. It's like, damn.
They said Cali don't have the best bud no more.
A didn't give it to me. Me and A was supposed to go to dinner. Like, y'all be asking me questions about people that are my friends. You feel what I'm saying? So it's a different relationship. I bump everybody that's my friend. But everybody that's my friend, like AZ wants me to, we go eat dinner first and we talk about the project and see what was in his mind and what he was thinking about when he was doing this, what's the setup like, where's he gonna get the exposure from, all that type of stuff. It's not just to listen to my shit.
Maine. You been to Maine before?
One time. They got good seafood.
Yeah, people look.
I got good seafood. J. Cole's not whack. I can say J. Cole's whack. Where's the best buzz at if not Cali then? No, Cali got the best buzz, but I'm getting my strain from Cali though. Cali plug. I'm trying to tell you.
I've never done psychedelics before.
What you talking about mushrooms? I've done shrooms before. I've done E before when I was young, and I've done shrooms before. I've done shrooms more than once. I used to deal with a Hawaiian girl, and she liked shrooms. Because she liked it, I liked it. It was kind of harsh. It's kind of harsh.
Cali, J. Cole. Yo, damn, they're going crazy off of J. Cole.
So what's the buzz spot if it's not Cali? I saw that straight look like
Pink
horse. No, it didn't.
Yes, it do actually.
It does.
Yes, niggas.
It does.
Yes, when you go fast, pause.
Oh.
Yo.
No, it's not pink horse. No.
Yo.
Look, can y'all see the bud inside there?
Somebody said asking. Oh shit. Who's this?
Austin Powers died. Yeah, Austin Chowers or something like that. Like I said, it looks like I finally locked in the string. It's been a long haul. Spent a lot of money on dinners. I spent a lot of money on travel. I spent a lot of money on tolls to just get this moment to come. Where is Boom? Oh, and it's gonna be called, in case y'all wasn't on the stream, it's Bagfuel and Cali Plug, and the name of the strain is called Major Pain. Like the old movie Major Pain.
What advice do you give to newlyweds? I've never been married, but from my understanding, I always try to keep that new honeymoon feeling, because after the first 18 months, it seems to be like,
I'll tell you, don't think you're gonna change her or him. They are who they are. Love them for who they are, because you're not gonna change them. That's just
100 rappers and strains made no money. I don't know about that.
I know I'm gonna make money. And I'm not just selling weed. See, we get endorsement deals. Like it's a bigger picture. It's not just about the weed. If it was just about the bud, then I understand what you're saying. And this is not weed. This is flower. Sorry, premium flower is what it is. And what y'all think about Cam and Dan? I wish that all these people wouldn't fight. It kind of scares me because I don't want to get to a certain level and people that I knew or loved or helped, lived with, knew each other's parents and stuff like that. I don't want to be going back and forth with them. I don't. No, it's not grown. This is grown, baby. It's grown, baby.
Why did Kevin Hart,
nothing chemical over here,
walk off the interview? It's probably marketing.
Who your favorite rapper? Biggie's my favorite rapper forever. Big, and then Pop, and then Nas.
Chazzo. What you said, Chazzo? I guess.
What does that envelope mean, Chazzo?
Yeah. Is that money?
There ain't no money.
You never know. Elizabeth, New Jersey in here. What's up?
Well, look like something. Ain't that it right there?
Yeah, I clicked on it. Why the homie Graph don't get enough love?
Gotta put records out to go mainstream. When you don't go mainstream, somehow you don't get the love that you're supposed to get artistically.
Cam's podcast is becoming a PR platform. That fake J. Cole beef, that beef with the MMA dude. I don't think y'all really understand the obligations these shows have when they sign deals and what's needed to keep generating money and interest. And like, it ain't enough to just do interviews. You need some type of high level viral engagements, because then people are also spending money. You think every major platform interviewed wrestlers for free because they all of a sudden love wrestling? A bag was spent. So if they're spending money with Cam and Mace, and Cam and Mace are smart enough to say, what did you do with the other platforms? Nothing. Well, let's set up the camera and you jump me. Boom. Viral. Because if everybody's doing the same interview run, it just gets boring. It just be like, okay, we seen this nigga. Okay, we seen him. It's the same interview. We just interviewed a couple of girls who sat down with us. They literally had the same talking points in 3 other interviews. If you're an interview subject, you got to be able to be entertaining throughout everything you sit down on, and that's difficult.
I don't think so.
I mean,
I think they be. It's not difficult. They be hiding who they are. It's not difficult. Everybody's not gonna ask you the same thing, and if they do, you don't have to answer it the same exact.
That be one. A lot of people want to answer it the same way unless they go to like a reputable platform like a Breakfast Club. They're gonna give a different answer for Breakfast Club than they would for another show. Whatever.
He said, "I'm high as hell. I need that job. Ain't no cap.
That shit. Yo, I never seen him like this. Like, yo.
I told him, I smoked this shit last night, and I woke up. I told him, I said, I'm still high, bro.
Oh shit.
What's up?
Look what we got for May 11th.
That's cool.
Oh, that's a big interview. Ha! Y'all gonna tune into that one. Esso turned into a Ninja Turtle. They're saying you just suck it. Yo, the chat is nuts. Y'all niggas is ill, man.
Y'all can crack on.
Yo, crack on both. We never bad at it. That's the one thing, we don't regulate the chats, man. Where do you get the plug? Oh, it's Esso setting that up. So we're gonna have a strain. It's probably two, one independently of himself and one for Bagfuel. Cam is smart. Also, WWE played it at the WrestleMania, unlike the other interviews the wrestlers did. Yeah, Queens get the money all day. What do you think of the Jim Jones issue at Lowe's? I think Jim was smart to videotape it, and I'm gonna say I had a similar incident at the Atlanta Hawks game, and they had to call the police on us, and it got out of hand until they sorted everything out. When it comes to Black people, we need the most amount of evidence we can because stories get spun. People act like we're crazy when we're getting extra aggressive. I got into it with some security dude at Charlemagne's event because he just was dumb. And he was like, hey, you know, where you're standing is confusing people on how and where to walk in. And I'm like, it's 100 feet of free space. They can easily walk around me. I'm not obstructing anything. And, you know, if somebody had walked in at the wrong time, it would have looked like I was really going crazy on them. Please set a podcast here in LA. Yeah, we've done every year since we've started Bagfuel, we've done an LA run. So we're looking to do one. Oh, you was right. It was Jay Valentine. Yeah. So we got 2 to 3 mega interviews we're looking to coordinate in LA and in Atlanta. Jay should get Bagfield to interview him. That'd be interesting because you know he's known Esso and Clue for a lot of years, so that's a different dynamic. And they said Jay should get us to interview him. Yo, you see how his eyebrows went? Oh man. What up though? I didn't see the Michael Jackson movie. Why y'all think Janet Jackson? I think they didn't want to be represented in a way that they couldn't control. Sometimes you can't control how you're going to be viewed in a movie. You know, if you give them the okay and you don't have final rights or final edits on how you want to be perceived in a movie, it can make you look bad. You know? And then these are women with kids. Diana Ross, you know, she might be like, my daughter doesn't know this part of the story. I don't want my kids seeing this, my grandkids. And then it could be such a bad look. It messes up your future earnings of doing tours, getting money. Like people can't even look at Bill Cosby the same because of him going to jail for that, what year? Nobody says, yo, the Cosby.
You know, he went to jail for 1 year?
Maybe 1 or 2.
He had to do more than 1 year, didn't he?
Give me a good parlay for tonight. Yo, we haven't. I wish.
I'm trying to get with the betting dudes, man. We had one that was always hitting me in a DM on Bagfuel, but I messed that up. I ain't hit him back.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's dope to communicate with the people. We're gonna do lives where you guys get to see us record and we really tackle topics. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna do. It's not gonna be with guests, but
People
we're
just be talking too much.
which yeah. What do we think about the Megan Clay thing? I think it's one of the greatest. Yo, I've never seen a smear campaign like this on a black man since P. Diddy. Think about Clay Thompson is getting dragged with no evidence. The only evidence.
From a woman that we know will lie on TV.
Think about that for a moment. Think about that.
That's wild.
The last time we seen a guy get dragged like this was P. Diddy. He's getting raked through the coals. Megan's situation is karma. Karma for what? Because y'all saying karma as if maybe Clay Thompson was able to identify that this woman's not marriage material. Maybe he broke up with her and she didn't want to answer the questions, or it doesn't look good for her brand that this light-skinned man broke up with you. Maybe Clay was like, you're not wifey material. He tried to teach her how to play golf. He tried to take her to the country club. Everything was nigga shit. And I can say this because there was certain things that in this industry that I wasn't prepared for. And Esso said, you gotta really curate certain things about yourself in order for us to get to the next level. That goes with any dynamic in relationship. Is Meg Thee Stallion ready to be a mother and settle down and take the kids to the soccer game and go to the country club and just shut her mouth? That's the type of wife Clay Thompson wants. Not the yes, bitch, pulling out barbecue sauce. Nothing wrong with that, but
Pulling out barbecue sauce. I know it's hot sauce.
same thing. Not really.
I'm not Clay Thompson. I don't want no bitch pulling out no hot sauce. And I did have it happen to me before. And she was bad. She pulled the hot sauce right out her purse. I was like, yo, you doing too much, man.
You know, we might talk about that tomorrow because we're gonna do another one of these tomorrow. That's do celebrity women know what it takes to be a wife? Meg Thee Stallion was already.
Yeah, we might do one tomorrow because it's all on how he wake up.
No, I'm coming tomorrow. Pause.
If we gonna be a pause. If we gonna link up, we gonna
do y'all rock with any freestyle battle platforms?
I can always see the future.
Yeah, but
what are you talking about? Just my eyes is low. That's it. I'm still here, y'all.
Yeah, when you put out a press release about a man cheating, how come no thoughts have sat there and put out receipts, photos, text messages? You know, Glorilla's sister is lit off a cloud. You don't think a side bitch who needs the energy and clout and money would post something that she's the one that's smashing Clay Thompson? Why no girl has stepped up and said, I'm the one that cheated? I heard Meg left the Broadway show because it's album time. Being on Broadway is difficult. That's not easy. It's not easy to do a Broadway show.
Well, it made no sense for her to stay.
Why you think that?
She was embarrassed.
She embarrassed herself.
She was hurt.
And because why put out the press release? You're not even thinking.
She hurt. She was acting off emotion. That was the wrong thing.
You know, I'm telling you right now. What do you call him? Super Clay? Clay, don't be fooled by him being light skinned and calm and relaxed. That guy's a sniper. He's a killer. He probably was like, I'm done with you. She's like, you're done with me? Yeah, you know, it's not going to work out. I'm going to get my surfboard and hit the waves. Oh, you talking about you really like the shorts with the street rappers. You talking about the 8-bar clips. We got a whole bunch more that we about to have dropping. Who thought it was going to last? Black women. You know why? Because if Meg wasn't famous, she's like a typical black girl, rowdy, She was overweight at the time, so a lot of women can physically relate to her. And if she was successful and got herself one of those types of men, it sells the Cinderella fantasy. Clay, what do you mean by white privilege? What privilege does he get? Because his mom's is white? I guess. I don't know.
You don't think you get white privilege?
I don't know. Here's a question, right? A young lady said we wouldn't know who Clay Thompson is if he never got with Meg Thee Stallion. How y'all feel about that? Because I asked a woman, a woman asked me about that, and I said, "Well, how did you find out who Aisha Curry was?" Hmm.
Steph Curry.
No, Meg is a Houston baddie every day down here. There's thousands. That's what I'm saying. She's regular in Texas. Who just wrote that? A song unique. That's a man that travels or is from Houston. Y'all go to Atlanta, you can see 10 Meg Thee Stallions per every 15 blocks. Clay ain't new to money. His dad played with the Lakers with Magic Johnson, NBA champion. That's the legacy that comes from. Your daddy was an NBA champion. Didn't his brother win a title too for the Dodgers? Oh, he wasn't on that team. Okay. Clay passed the brown bag challenge. Y'all funny as fuck. I'm down here in Texas, but I'll be traveling for my life. Yeah, we were in Texas like 4 times in the last 6 months. Yeah, H Town, like people don't understand the type of women you're gonna see down there. Like physically, like Meg Thee Stallion is nothing. That's random in Houston. That's not to downplay her. That's just the level of quality of women you're gonna see down there. Same thing in Atlanta. The standard girl in Atlanta is beautiful with a BBL. That's baseline. So if you think you're ready to like compete with that up here, from the girls up here can't compete with the girls down there currently. Brown bag challenge, but
I think the girls up here look just as good, but the attitude is just different.
does attitude equate in part of your looks equation?
Yeah.
I can't disagree with that.
Yeah, your attitude is part of your attitude sucks. Like
Makes
that Philly chick that I met.
Oh,
Her attitude sucked. I didn't deal with it one and done.
yeah, we understand people break up every day, but we never looked at it like, what if the story came out that Clay broke up with Meg? That would have been bad for business. And a man ain't gonna come out and say, I broke up with her. He's gonna look dumb. He can't even say it now, even if it's true. What guests do y'all want next? As all the dope people that we haven't had on the show, or certain reoccurring guests as well. Yeah, if a woman is rude, it can lower her rating. I totally agree. But yeah, you see, yeah, that was beautiful.
Ghost said he told you that he left the
Yeah,
microphone.
bless. Definitely a 10 is downgraded to a 5 with a stank attitude all day. Never been to ATL. Who has better looking women? ATL or New York? Ooh,
Black women, ATL.
yeah. Yeah.
ATL, black
When
women.
it comes, yeah,
Houston got better looking women in both places.
yeah. Seen a bad chick the moment she opened her mouth. I was like, yo, her demeanor, yeah. NY or ATL. Well, yeah, ATL. If y'all been out, I just came from ATL. It was just
I would say ATL.
Texas, definitely. Texas is probably number one in America.
Texas.
especially Houston with the best looking black women.
Texas got it.
Would y'all wife Megan? If no, say that. No, I just said that. She's not wifey material.
You only smashing that.
Yeah.
I'm having some fun with that for a little while. If you can afford it.
Who's wifing that at this point? Nah, Cardi B is exactly who you see on that camera. There ain't no faking anything. She's not as aggressive as she used to be. She's more like toned down, but she's still who she is. Some men married and miserable. You have to be careful who you marry. That's man or woman. The wrong spouse will just drain you in a way that's not even healthy or inspirational. Chicago, Detroit, Philly got the most beautiful sisters. Okay.
Detroit got some.
But not more than Atlanta and Houston.
Chicago, Philly got some. Philly got some heat, but not like Atlanta.
Damn, let me be great in the chat. Oh, you want a wife, Meg? Go for it. Meg is a great cook. When she get the fuck out of here. And she was cooking high-end prison food. Matter of fact, we have a real chef here. Was that nigga? That was prison. That was gourmet prison food she was cooking for Klay Thompson. Gourmet. That's Gordon Ramsay gourmet prison food she cooked. Is Capri Styles around? I remember you speaking on her years ago. I haven't been around her in years. A lot of the girls from that era, like they just quit doing their thing, and you got to be around them to be around them. I will say, like from when she started to now, she's aged very gracefully. A lot of girls from that era has aged gracefully. Jada Fire. Who's the other one we just spoke about? Monet Divine. They all look way better now than before. Why y'all so mad at Meg? I'm not mad at her at all.
What's mad at Meg?
I know Stacey Lane very well. I don't call her that. I know her by her real name. I never got to meet Lacey Duval. I tried. I've never said I would wife Gang. Yes, you would. You would definitely wife Meg Thee Stallion. Damn, Houston prison. Yes. Like oven crusted salmon and garlic bread. That's high-end prison food. Come on. Dripping in a plastic, and then
her spaghetti did not look good.
And then she's serving it with plastic spoons and forks and plastic plates. This man is royalty.
He Haitian, so y'all know he ain't messing with
that. His father, he comes from royal stock. His father was part of the Lake Show. Being a champion ain't just something that just happened in his family. And here she come. She can't play golf. She got hot sauce on the fucking golf course. And you think this is what's meant for greatness? Man, please. That shit was catering. Yo, T-Steve was crazy. If you bringing in 140 mil, should you have the same amount of girlfriends as part of the home? I don't know what you mean by that. Who's bringing in 140 million? Because I think Klay Thompson's worth Travis. I'm not reading that. Talk about Meg Thee Stallion's a great cook. Get the fuck. I could have cooked that shit, and I can't even cook. I could read the recipe and figured it out. Yes, steamed salmon, rice and vegetables, and hot sauce. That's high-end prison food she cooked for Klay Thompson with plastic forks. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Why she ain't just order it?
Because any girl can order food. She knew she was out of her league with Klay Thompson. Michael Thompson is from the Bahamas. I've been there. Food isn't great.
It's not.
So you're saying that... Okay, here's what you're not understanding. Michael Thompson lived in LA. He was part of the Lake Show. Wasn't Michael Thompson a number one pick? If I'm not mistaken, he was a top pick.
Number one, he was number one.
He was a number one pick. So now you take that. Now, living in LA, your exquisiteness and taste and lifestyle goes up. Boom. Then his son becomes an NBA champion. All they know is opulence. And you think you're going to serve me food with a plastic fork?
Yep. She's from Houston.
Fuck a plate. Imagine we got nothing but impactful men in here. You ladies are serving your king with plastic foods and forks and plastic spoons. Come on now. Applaud Clay Thompson. He could have just looked at her and played her out. You saw him. You know when food is bad? When you take a bite and you're chewing and you don't say nothing, and when they ask you if the food is good, you just keep chewing. Go watch the video. Then he lied and was like, yeah, you did right, babe. Fuck out of here. Real cooks know when their food is busting because you know the real reaction. Fuck. Great cook. Respectfully, King, eating pea and not married. What the fuck? Face or body when it comes to women? It's face. If you only think about body, then you're just gonna give her back shots, and that's not gonna last long. Plus, yo, there's a thing about good-looking people get better chances and opportunities in life. So, you know,
in the Bible, you're supposed to favor the better.
Yeah, chicken tastes like chopped wood, yo. Jesus.
Hey, what time did we start?
We've been on for an hour and 11 minutes. Meg looked like she put some raisins in a potato salad. Yeah.
Ew.
Yo, Esso's like, get out of here. What is that? What is that, cereal?
Yeah.
This thing gangster.
Burial.
Mr. Thompson, funny. Jay-Z's a cornball. Exactly. His taste palette is different. Don't see, I never been in LA. LA is a great culinary capital, yo.
Why they say papoose?
I guess because of Jay-Z saying people, older rappers rapping like they're young. Papoose don't rap like he's trying to be a young dude. They ask, does it look like that?
I don't drink milk. I know who Jay-Z talking about, though.
Do we have anything to say good about our black women? Yeah, you need a good face. And where's the evidence that Klay Thompson cheated?
I've been down here, Q Genius.
Clarissa can't cook. That's why I said papoose. I mean, she can order food. Papoose and Clay need to do a track. Why? What? Is he a cheater too? Or an alleged cheater?
We're talking about the cooking.
Clarissa Shields is around a Brooklyn nigga. She know not to serve him in a plastic plates with plastic forks. I'm sorry. She know.
The plastic was wild. I'm not gonna lie. The plastic was wild. I was like, this gotta be funny. And then they showed his dad. I was like, huh?
And Caribbean, they snotty and snobbish, yo. I know they look. Yo, when that whole dinner was done, they'd be like, hey, son, with the accent. I don't know about that one.
I don't get constipated, bro. I'm the healthiest person you know.
That's dangerous. Why does Meg get hated on so much? She's getting love right now. See, that's the thing I don't understand. If a bunch of black men say, oh, we don't like what she's doing, versus a whole female black community dragging a man because
they said cheat on your man now. They said cheat on your man first now. Everybody should go up and cheat on their man.
Does Clay get a pass for being asked this? Nah, nigga, he's a Hall of Famer and a top 3 shooter of all time. He's expected to perform. Kobe didn't get a pass when he was going through his trial. I was talking about why Clarissa gets hated on. I find it interesting why she gets hated on so much. Because all she does is big up her man.
And these rappers have fans.
That's 3 men she's...
Y'all don't understand the fans of rappers. They're maniacs.
Yeah, 4-time NBA champ.
Megan Thee Stallion's a rapper. Remy Ma's a rapper.
I'm not saying Clay's Kobe, but Clay is a 4-time champ, scored 60 points on 11 dribbles, 37 points in a quarter record. Like, you know, he wasn't no pedestrian on a championship team. You know,
I wouldn't compare Clay with Kobe either.
No, but what I'm saying is, does he get a pass for having a bad season?
Kobe never played as bad as Clay just played.
Does that give him a pass, though, Ezra?
No, hell no.
There you go. You're an athlete, and you play basketball.
You don't get a pass.
You don't get a pass. So she hated on because Remy's fans and people. Okay, cool. Oh, you saying she got hands? That's why Papoose won't leave? Oh, because she can fight? Who knows, man? Life in the world is...
Y'all think she can knock a man out?
Yeah, she not. Especially if she lands the shot in the right place, yeah. She has technique. Women in America is delusional when it comes to... That's regular shit.
Yeah, they don't like the fact she came at Layla Ali, too. That is true. Layla got them fans from her father.
Yeah.
You don't play with that name. You stand down, boo-boo.
Horrific tragedy. Oh, wait. Listen, I'm not wishing... I don't wish that on anybody. You know,
I don't know. That ain't gonna get Tori out of Tori's situation.
Yeah, I had to crying. Which TK episode? The one with me, Esso, and Clue, or the one where it was just me and Esso? Because both of them was hilarious. Yeah, I don't find it weird that all these women, grown men, are trashing women these days. No, men are tired of being dragged with no evidence. Like,
no, the problem is with both. The men is dragging the women, and the women is dragging the men. Right? We're going around in circles. Everybody's guilty.
Papoose hasn't filed for divorce, so Clarissa has to fight to prove her love. How do we know that?
Somebody said it online.
Mm-hmm.
And if you say it online,
it's true.
First, they believe you.
Yeah, how do we know that? And is that the narrative we want to believe? That's the real question. Kevin Samuels was ahead of his time. Pap may end up back with Remy. I don't foresee that happening. Then again,
anything is possible.
Yeah, I'm from NJ, so I'm a big TK fan. Respect to you on that.
Jersey City.
You see when Charlemagne say that record labels no longer have power to blackball artists or stop them from being successful. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, well, look at Drake. We about to see.
Charlemagne's never been in the music business. Charlemagne is a
journalist, yeah.
He's never made a record. He don't know the people that make the decisions or how it works. He knows his end of it. And I completely disagree.
I think they're thinking of the traditional way of how artists were blackballed or blacklisted.
The record labels own the platforms. They want to post the shit. They own the platform. What are you talking about? They own them. 70% of the platforms are owned by record labels. Right? Hey, don't do that.
Or let's slow it down.
That's what I mean. Don't do that. Don't let that shit run.
No, he's not.
We don't close them out tonight. If the Knicks win tonight, we'll go up 3-2. Rather, when we win tonight.
Charlemagne's saying that because he's a Rock Nation supporter and he's diverting accusations. Yeah, of course. So something he said in an episode before, and they timed it from when a Jay-Z interview dropped. Come on now. Come on, guys.
That's what happened. I don't know nothing about that.
No, because they're saying Charlemagne is saying that because of what Jay-Z said in the interview. And I'm like, those two ain't correlated. You know how many famous women are dealing with married men right now? And y'all talking about Papoose and Clarissa Shields?
But Charlemagne don't have a deal with YouTube. How's he puppeteer? He doesn't get his big money from YouTube. YouTube is the smallest money he gets.
Yeah.
I gotta know what y'all talking about. Y'all be coming in here like acting like y'all know.
Oh, the DJ Vlad and Boozy situation.
That's funny.
It's right now. It's two people trying to get an advantage over each other.
I understand both sides.
Yeah, having been paid to be on shows versus knowing what gets paid out, they're both not wrong. So it's just they're having a public negotiation and people are picking sides.
Don't you think Leo gonna slap him or something? You think scared of Leo gonna walk up and smack him?
Yeah, I noticed Jay-Z has had his shit flat ironed and slicked. I think this is fucked up. So.
How much more money does Boosie want? He didn't want that much more money, was it?
I think he was getting 25,000. I don't know, maybe 30 to 40. He was asking for 40.
$25K.
Yeah. I think he wanted more than he was getting 25 and he wanted more.
I thought he was getting 15.
He might have.
I thought he was getting 15, then y'all bumped to 25. He wanted to get bumped to 25.
Possibly. It's an Esso been eating like this for an hour.
We ain't been on that long.
Yeah, niggas.
Y'all just said I was high. When I got wow.
Shit, Ari Spears was way less than that. Everybody don't get the same price point.
Wow.
Why do y'all think everybody's supposed to get paid the same way?
I would give Boosie more money than Ari Spears.
Mm-hmm. What's a normal interview price? I don't know. It all depends on the platform, what's generated, what you can afford. It's all negotiations. Ain't no average price.
I am smoky. Today's my Friday.
Mm-hmm. Normally, this is a day off, yo. I'm on Vlad's side. Why are you on Vlad's side, Logo? Not that you're wrong. Are you a content creator? Do you run a YouTube channel? Maybe you can explain because we could give particulars and insight.
There's nothing wrong with learning.
Mm-mm.
If Drake does Kendrick on Iceman, Kendrick ain't gonna say a word.
No, he gonna chill.
He gonna say. I was about to jump out the window, and his wife front's looking for a Debo pigeon. My cereal good. I'm hating. Why y'all hating? I'm telling y'all, I'm eating some cereal. Burial.
He said burial. That's funny. Yeah. Somebody said Cardi B is about to bop a bottle.
It is going somewhere. I'm eating it. It's in my hands. No, we ain't got no crazy stormy weather, but it's supposed to rain on Wednesday and Thursday. Cool about to be here. This is the studio. I just texted him. He pulling up.
Yeah.
And he got a check for me.
I know they're like, what? No way.
Oh shit! He need me to go get the shit for him. I forgot. I gotta go get. I gotta pick up the other shit.
What time?
He said he's home like 5:30.
Okay.
5:30. After we get off of here, I'm gonna go get it.
Ain't no doubt.
So I have it no matter what.
Boozy was getting 25,000 and wanted 5,000 more.
Ooh.
But really wanted 10K more. Vlad said he's only making and he still have people to pay. Yeah. But Vlad could be downplaying it. But, we have something called cost of operations. At a certain point, do you just want to do all of this just to pocket an extra $1,000? Now, OKC's on a mission. Mm-hmm.
North America is a country.
Who told you that?
Mexico, baby.
Who told you that?
Get paid, talk, keep it moving at your own discretion. Drake should stay clear while he has active lawsuits regarding a diss record. Knicks need to fire Mike Brown's dumbass Hawks in 7. Wow.
We do need to fire him, but Knicks in 6.
What if they make the finals? Do you still want him fired? Because right now, I would hate me too. Yeah, everybody loves that quote from you. Damn, now I'm getting hungry here and there. Friend or foe, state your business. Arrow holding supreme magnet. Okay. Chat going crazy. Knicks in the finals is a joke. Why? Who you got? Cleveland? Toronto? Detroit's about to be the F up out of here. So aside from what? Boston? Is that Gene Nelson?
Yeah.
I'm on. I got the whole gym watching y'all. Gene Nelson. Is that the same Gene Nelson?
No. I mean, I look like that's his name, though.
Yeah. Dallas ain't doing nothing.
We only going live, Gene. This ain't no show. We just chilling.
Yeah, we just chilling and vibing. You guys need to do a segment talking about whack music. I called it I Would Hate Me Too.
Yo, listen. Don't nobody want to hear me talk about the whack music, because when I do, everybody gets mad, and then everybody goes and says everything that I say on their show like they thought of this shit and they say it. and nobody gets mad. So it's like, why am I going to talk about the music when everybody just jumped on and kills me? I said drill was done. Everybody got mad at me. Drill is done. I said nobody was going to invest into these whack rappers because the music is whack. And y'all listen to the trash. Music is whack. Y'all listen to the trash. We don't even got the hip-hop awards no more in Atlanta. It's gone. Because this shit is trash, B. Like, come on, man. Stop trying to set me up for everybody to be coming at me. Everybody already be coming at me already. You know what I'm saying? Chill.
They're saying Celtics versus Spurs in the finals.
Man, get out of here. Knicks tape. Get out of here, yo. We about to stomp on Atlanta head. Pause. And who's next? Celtics. They don't want to wear Hove. Celtics don't want to wear Hove. Y'all think y'all all hype and all that. Celtics don't want to wear Hove. You see what Detroit doing? Then we gonna go right past Orlando, right to the chip. Yo, y'all bugging. Y'all bugging.
Mm-hmm.
Tatum on them steroids. He might be.
Because that's for him to have had that Achilles to be playing the way he is. I mean,
it's new technology though. New technology.
That's true.
I was joking about the roids, just in case. I don't think he's on the roids. I'm just joking.
Y'all notice how these Atlanta artists get all crazy about the game, like if it means ATL.
The New York artists getting crazy over the game too. Don't get it twisted. Hynaken was one of them.
Spike Lee was there too.
Fat Joe was there with him.
Charles Oakley. We was all. Oakley. Yeah, it was a lot of New Yorkers in there.
He's a very important guy. You know what I'm saying? He down there sitting on the floor with Oakley and all these fly people. Yo, I'm in Detroit working. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. The only people that had better seats than us was Lucci, Spike Lee.
That boy fly.
And that's it. Everybody else was above him.
That boy fly, boy. That boy real, in case y'all don't know. That boy sitting on the floor, son. In Atlanta.
Yeah.
On the floor. That boy flew to Atlanta to sit on the floor at the game. That boy living life. I want to be like him when I grow up. You heard?
He been frying PG all series. Who you talking about, Jaylen Brown or Jason Tatum?
Jason Tatum.
Paul George has been in the NBA now, 17 years?
You saw a T.I. stand up? Or you just saying that? Oh, you talking about Brown? I'm not joking about them roids. Steroids help you recover faster. They do.
Yeah, we know.
But he getting tested for them roids. So y'all saying that they turned their head and let him take the roids?
Yeah, marketing. What did Speedy Claxton say? The NBA is about entertainment. It ain't about winning.
Man, what's up with the topic? We didn't talk. I want some change in. We've been talked about that topic. You want us to talk about that for 2 hours?
Yeah.
The conversation has evolved. You came in late. What would you like to say about the topic, J-Main, the 34? Chime in. Go ahead. The floor is yours, J-Main. Everybody chill. Like J-Main say what they want to say. Nah, go ahead, J-Main. Say what you want to say about the topic. We're going to hold everything for you. Pause and let you say what you got to say. Exactly. See, we looking. Go ahead, J-Main.
He said, I'm late, my bad.
No, he right here. I just think the rappers junkies nowadays. They are. I mean, they are too.
It's a lot of rappers on drugs, sadly, yo.
Yeah.
Why is Beyonce trending?
They on different type of drugs right now. But I mean, Eminem was on E and all that. People were sniffing coke and all that back then. Niggas was on drugs too. Like, we can't just say these young niggas on drugs. Niggas was drinking lean. They started this lean shit in our era. And now everybody mad because we still taking the lean. We passed the lean down. Somebody got to say, everybody got to own their shit. It's hard to discover new talent now, I swear to God. Because it ain't even about the talent. It's about how you going to break the talent and what are they willing to do. what they want to do. And there's so much out here that when you put it out, it can get flooded by something else. What about Megan Clay? Y'all so late. No, Clay ain't fumble.
Fumble what?
Clay scored a touchdown and gave the ball to a fan.
Hold on, where you read?
I just made that up. You know I do everything on the fly.
Nah, our Ray J interview's trending, yo.
It is.
Because of Cam Newton.
That's good. Maybe the numbers will go up.
Yeah, because of the amount of women, so everybody's referring back to us. Yeah, these shows love watching our interview and regurgitating it.
Eminem did openly do drugs. What are you talking about? He just said he was recovering from drugs.
He said he's been sober
for 16 years or something like that. What are you talking about? You gotta stop.
Nigga said Ray J's my favorite comedian.
Ray J's actually a cool dude.
Yeah.
That's what's bad about all this stuff. He's actually a cool guy. You know?
But he knows he gotta hack the algorithm because that's what you people enjoy. We talk about business. Even in the interview, we're referencing business things, but y'all so focused on the sensational things that it goes over your head. Jay-Z said older rappers need to do.
Hey, are y'all ready for this? Are y'all ready for this?
Cause what you thought, man? No, what did you think? And ladies, don't get under here. Ray, you coming at the ladies? No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Meg, you thought God sent you a fucking blessing in Clay? No, it was a Tory Lanez drawn up play. I swear to God, Clay and Tory done spoke. How you think Clay got the scout report? How the fuck you thought a four-time NBA champion, aka the Splash Brothers, really wanted to splash in you for life? No, they are friends, and we actually think you lied on my man Tory. All right, his lawyer said you all that. The security guard say he ain't do it. Your best friend got immunity, and you still went through with it. So, got him. I don't feel bad. Remember, everything was just at. Remember? At. You was out here running around at. Now it's at. Come on now.
Got him. What need we say more?
These women, real life mad, they popping out. Because that was their dream relationship, yeah. Meg Thee Stallion was trying to recreate Sierra's whole gameplay. And here's the thing. Klay Thompson ain't Russell Wilson. Sorry. That's what you women thought Klay Thompson was. Klay Thompson is a gangster. He just happens to be light-skinned and laid back. They said Klay studied the film and was sent in for the special play. Hey, he's a basketball player. He's an athlete. He's used to watching game tape. He done seen. But like I said, most likely Klay broke up with Meg and she just got the story out first because it's bad business for her branding for Klay Thompson to dump you. So she needs to say he cheated. I know you're like, nah, that can't be true. We're just on the men's side. When you're in this business, you learn this dumb shit effortlessly. Remember when Cam said Meg? Well, I'm not saying that. That ain't true. Shit, I'm light-skinned. Sup with the light-skinned hate family. You clearly haven't been watching. I'm saying he's a light-skinned gangster, but people take that for granted because they want to say light-skinned people are soft, and he's light-skinned and he's laid back. That's why I said she thought he was Russell Wilson. Klay Thompson's a gangster. Even how he played basketball, he wants to bury you. Hove gonna get Klay sent to the G League. Yo, if he ends up in the G League. Silent assassin. That's
all right. The baby declares he's the best rapper alive and agrees he belongs in the same conversation as Drake, Kendrick Lamar, and J. Cole.
Wow.
What do y'all think about that? So y'all know it's all real. Boom, boom, boom. Bing, bing,
When I
bing.
use the terminology gangster, I'm meaning people thought he was a pushover, that he wasn't aggressive or assertive because he's laid back. That's the issue. But yeah, back to what Esso said. The baby thinks he's one of the top rappers. Somebody said the baby's a one-trick pony. That's clickbait on that, is it? You think he's pulling a Meg the Stallion so he can get attention and traction to help sell music and generate plays and spins? Cat, he wore a pamper.
Some people just can't get over that.
Never. You'd be surprised what a lot of other rappers did when they were younger, yo. So, first, boyfriend's rap career done. Boom. Tory's in prison. Clay is suffering character assassination. Meg is a poison ivy. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Jay is saying stick with what you've been doing. I mean, is that the case? Are you ready to hear AZ talk about, picking up his laundry and being an older gentleman? He's not in the streets no more. He's not doing gangster shit. You want him to rap about Donald Trump and political strife in Palestine and Israel? Y'all just said something about y'all don't want to hear us talk business because it can be boring. We're giving you business perspective right now. He did the humiliation ritual before he got the deal. The baby did it all in reverse. We can tell you're old if you're old. I mean, yeah, because you're not living a young man's life. No matter how hard you try, physically, you're not going to be able to keep up, even if you're in shape.
Must be somebody sending us both something.
That was what's that shit called? Snapchat. Can't agree or disagree with about the baby comment. He does have bars. Who wants fake stuff? You'd be surprised how much fake shit you're getting. Do you think R&B singers, when they're talking about their relationship trauma, that's from their experience? It's someone else writing that. They're just able to, you know, give a great performance and make it seem like that's their personal story. You keep up physically if you're on roids, but after a while, that shit fuck your body up.
Is that the same person keep talking about roids?
Niggas love the steroids. Oh fuck. Communicating a song doesn't make it fake if they don't write it. So then, if you're rapping about or singing about someone's experience, but then an older rapper is coming from a younger experience, what's the difference? Because it doesn't translate well to you, that's what makes it fake. The baby is more in that Busta Rhymes class of being animated and entertaining in his strengths, in my opinion. JD wrote Usher's biggest hits, which were about JD's relationship. I know. But a lot of people still think Usher went through that. Where's the evidence that he cheated?
What do you say about critics that think that shows like Baddies is wrong?
Yo, I see that, Klay Thompson's getting dragged. I'm confused. Where's the evidence that he cheated? When a nigga cheat, you got bitches putting out the footage.
Right.
Yo, a nigga in the bed. I should just stop that alone. Singing is talent. You got bitches putting out the footage.
Right.
Yo, a nigga in the bed, and some girls shooting the video. Where's the evidence that he cheated that you women are dragging him? Because if it was the other way around and niggas were saying, oh my God, a girl cheated on this guy, whatever, you'd be like, no, she didn't. Where's the footage? Where's the evidence? Where's the evidence that Klay Thompson cheated? You want to know why I'm asking this question? They're putting an album press release rollout on an NBA dude having supposed infidelity, and we're going for the narrative. And guess what that is? That's marketing to sell these new albums coming out. And y'all gonna go for it.
This Hynaken, that was Hynaken from Bagfuel.
Hynaken about to get a call from Jay-Z and Tata. Why y'all niggas like that? Big up Doggy Diamonds. Yeah. I saw something. Singing is a somebody said that the Jermaine Dupri thing is new to them. They didn't know that he wrote all of Usher's confessions. Yeah, that's all Jermaine Dupri's storyline. Yo, Q Genius said Meg's gonna be with a streamer. If that happens, yeah. Yeah, it's definitely an album rollout. Tata, I'm not reading that. Yeah, who's that? Mr. Thompson. Yeah, that's a funny dude. Oh, are you related to Klay? What? Klay's mouth isn't swollen shut. You do know he's in the NBA, and you have protocols on how you have to deal with certain things. And how about this? Why didn't they let the driver testify in court? Are y'all gonna respect Klay? Yeah, if Klay Thompson said I did not cheat, the narrative is now Meg Thee Stallion is a liar. And if that's the narrative, guess what they're gonna say? Meg hates his mother. I mean, Klay hates his mother, and he's a woman hater, and he's bullying her and bashing her. That's what's gonna happen if he decides to defend himself. Why are you saying this? You're calling her a liar. You're a liar. Mr. Thompson said, I would have disowned Klay if that was his cousin for dating Meg. His jersey sales are up. Yeah, I would imagine so. I know Golden State is like, yo, there's an uptake in these jersey orders for number 11. What's going on? Meg is an acknowledged liar. There you go. Yeah. But anyways, I hate how people look for validation online. Shit is weird as hell. Everybody does it. When you post anything, you're looking for some type of acknowledgement. Yeah, but niggas don't care about the Dallas Maverick jersey. I know Klay is on the Mavs. He wears 31 on their Reggie Miller. Right now, the jersey sales is going to be up for the number 11 Golden State. Mm-hmm. That's why I'm only YouTube 100. How can you believe a female claiming to. Yeah, I'm not doing that. In my opinion, if you don't write your raps, you're not a real rapper. You're an act. A singer's voice. Now, Latoya, you do know there's a lot of people you think wrote their raps that didn't. And they go on shows saying the same exact sentiment you have, claiming that they wrote their raps. So I think that's not a hill you should be so ready to claim. A lot of rappers ain't write this shit. Gotta make more money to talk business, I guess. Or you gotta be somebody who's done a lot of business to talk business. I don't know if Nicki Minaj's boyfriend is gone or living in Queens. Who knows? Zelogram said, "My boy Ghost wrote for a lot of artists that are considered top 10." Yeah, I know. I don't know him, but I'm not surprised. You'd be surprised who had some stuff written for them. And I'm talking full verses. Why is it that we can't talk ghostwriters? Why is it so? It's only forbidden in hip hop. It's not forbidden in any other genre. I guess because hip hop has this thing of you're supposed to speak from your experience, the trials, struggles, and it's supposed to come from a heartfelt perspective to resonate with people. And when people find out that you didn't go through eating cereal with water,
Burial.
yeah, they feel betrayed and misled.
A lot of things.
I just think at this point you should just appreciate the talent and collaboration of great music. We know Cardi don't write her raps. She been said that. They said Clay Thompson signed an NDA. I wouldn't deny. Uh, who knows?
Real quick.
Hip hop ain't keep it real since 1995. Way before that, boss. Way before that. They are acts, and that's okay. I agree with you, Latoya. They're all acts. They're all artists at this point, but hip hop has a different criteria, and especially when it's for black men, because we don't have this criteria for female rappers. Why not? Esso should be a rapper.
Nobody said that.
They're right there. Clay Thompson's cousin said, 1996 was a good year for in hip hop. A lot of there was a lot of good moments in the 90s, but you got to understand what that was. The quality of producers, collaboration, and then we didn't have cell phones, so you really had to put out a project because it was going to go out to the world, man. Nothing was microwave. You could take your time to create a project. Now you announce an album's coming out, it got to be done within 5 weeks. He was in sixth grade in 1996. Congratulations. 98 was a great year, especially with DMX and Jay-Z and Ja Rule. That was a great year in hip hop. Diddy, R&B was crazy. Nas is it was written. That's 96. That was a great year. First rap was you'd be surprised who don't write their own. Do you? I haven't been around Maya in years. The last time I saw her was 16 years ago. That's the last time I saw her or spoke to her. 1989 was better than 98. If he was outside, then I mean, everybody,
He won.
huh?
He won.
No. Master P ran that era. Yeah. When they forced rappers to have non-black love interests in videos, everything started falling apart. Which rap? So you talking about Big Daddy Kane when he had Madonna? If you're gonna say that when he did the photo shoot with Madonna, is that when hip hop went down the drain? And that was what in the 80s.
We gotta chill with the Big Daddy Kane talk, man. We gotta chill. Yeah, I did the full 10 sets of the 140. I went back and I threw up the 50s, nigga, 6 times in a row. Wham, 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 wham.
Bang, gang. Hold on. Oh, this can't be Ice Spice.
You know, man, I'm in here working out, man. Y'all gotta peep my swiggity swag right here. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? For old man throwing up that weight, man. The bar's 50 and the weights is 45 each. So that's 140 I'm throwing up right there. And I superset everything, B. Boom, go right to the push-ups. Wham. Everything's the God number. Everything is 7. That's why I do 7s. So everything is the God number. All my stuff is about God. You heard me? $365 on incline. I do all types of shit. I do this rope for a minute. We ain't doing that rope for a minute. Yeah, I'm not doing that rope for a minute like that. Front if you want, B. That's the. Let me show y'all what else I do. I'm gonna run through it. I gotta go out there. Boom. Boom. Yeah, I ain't doing that. Stop playing with me. Y'all not doing this. Y'all not doing this. Stop capping. Y'all not hold it. You heard? Hold it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all not doing that. Stop playing. That's why I get to smoke my weed. Y'all not doing that. Hold it, boy. Know what I'm saying? Get that money. Thank you, B. Health is wealth, B. We talking about, yo. I'm not doing that. You think I'm playing with these games in there? Nah. Think I ain't come this far to come this far, you heard? Hynaken goes walking and does other things. He doesn't live by me to go to the gym with me. Gotta ask him. That's his thing. Yeah, I ain't playing. I'm out there. I'm getting to that work. Y'all don't even know that means that y'all don't follow me on the gram. Y'all should follow me on my gram, yo. It's ESSOWRLD. No O, yo. Follow me on my gram, yo. Nah, I'm never doing this podcast again. No. He gotta pay me $5,000 to be on there. If you give me $5,000, I'll be on the show. I would hate me too. Great work. Thank you. Yeah, man. To be honest, though, working out is what keeps me sane. Esso's his own security, John Claude. You gotta be out here, yo. Gotta be out here. I do all of that. I do more stuff. I can't show everything because there's nobody to tape it. You know what I'm saying? Mav called me baby arms. When did he do that? Did he motivate me? No. Motivate me to do what? I don't even know what you're talking about. Baby arms. I didn't know what you're talking about. Nah, they gonna talk about. I don't really talk about him, man. I let him do his own thing. I don't really like getting into all that. You can tell me a joke he said. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody be chilling over here, Slim Diesel. Ain't nobody worried about that. You know what I'm saying? We good. We good. I gotta go pick this shit up for Clint.
All right. We can end this in 10 seconds. We'll give a full 2 hours.
Yeah, we about to be out, y'all. We gonna be streaming more. If I knew how to get on, I'm not tech savvy. I would just get on here and just stream every day. But next time Han come and we link up here, pause, and we link up here, I'ma get him to show me how to get on the live so I can just randomly just do the lives when I'm bored.
I'm still rude. I'm just not rude on camera.
Yeah. Peace, y'all. Later.